好，我那在我也看Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi我也看我还大概Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi ha Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi ha how do they call yours Huńkake, your parents? Ewicakiyapi, wicha, them. Wicha is them. P, they. How do they call them? Nihuńkake, your parents. How do they call your parents? Nihuńkake, my parents. Barb, na, Kevin, ewicakiyapi. Nihuńkake, my parents. Nihuńkake, my parents. Barb, na, Kevin, ewicakiyapi. Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi. How do they call your parents? Nihuńkake, Barb, na Kevin, ewicakiyapi. So if you want to know parents' names, this is the wicoie, the sentence. Toked ewicakiyapi. How do they call this? Na, ga, ka, and. This means and. Na, ga, ka. Whichever end you want to use, whichever fits your part of the speech, you can use that. When you're talking about your parents, ina is my mom. Ina. Nihuńku is your mom. Nihuńku, your mom. Huńku, his or her mom. Alright. Ate, my dad. Niate, your dad. Atkuku, his or her dad. Ina, my mom. Nihuńku, your mom. Huńku, his or her mom. Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi ha. Nihuńkake, Barb, na Kevin, ewicakiyapi. Nishto Nihuńkake toked ewicakiyapi ha. Or if you want to do them individually, inawaye, Barb, echiapi. Atewaye, Kevin, echiapi. You guys remember echiapi from the last video? If not, it's back there somewhere. So, inawaye, atewaye, waye, W-A-Y-E, waye, I use for a mom. Inawaye, I use for a mom. Ina ichiapi, they call her Barb. Oh, ina waye, Barb echiapi. The one I use for a mom, they call her Barb. Ate waye, Kevin echiapi. The one I use for dad, they call him Kevin. And we add tka, T-K-E, tka. At the end of it. If you have a parent that's no longer here, had a parent that's passed away, inawaye Jane echiapitka. Inawaye Jane echiapitka. I have the one I use for mom, they call her Jane, but that tka lets people know She passed away. They'll just know. Inawa Jane echiapi tka. Oh, that tka lets people know. Or if your father, your dad passed away, ate John echiapi tka. Echiapi tka. Your father passed away. That tka is letting people know that, my dad's name is John, but he passed away. Or if both parents, Nihuṅkake Jane na John ewicakiyapi tka, both parents passed away, and then they'll know, like, oh well, we don't want to talk about that, because that's a sad time, losing people, especially your parents. Parents is the hardest thing to lose. So that tka lets people know that, you lost a loved one, you lost that parent. So Nihuṅkake do ewicakiyapi. How do they call your parents? Nihuṅkake Barb na Kevin ewicakiyapi. They call my parents Barb and Kevin. That wicha means them. Wicha is used to signify them. P, they. Ina, Nihuṅku, hunku. My mom, your mom, his or her mom. Ate, niate, atkuku. Ate, my dad. Niate, your dad. Atkuku, his or her dad. Hewashtadu, duksta. Hello. Wana de Wotakuye wicoie unre. Iwo Wahedake. Kte. Wotakuye, relative terms. We're going to talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, nupayamni dopa zapta shakpesha kon shahadoha. Shahadoha, relative terms. Some are gender specific. Some male and female use both. First one, we're going to start out with dekshi. Wana detaha dekshi unkumpi. This time, today we use dekshi for uncle. Tka ihana ishi umpi. They used ishi for uncle a long time ago. So dekshi and ishi. Dukte waji numpi yachimpi ishhenepi. Whichever one you want to use for uncle, it's up to you. Dekshi. I know I said dekshi. Dekshi. How dekshi? How dekshi? Watch that. You good, uncle? Ishi. Some use ishi. Ishi for uncle. Tui. 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 Auntie. Everybody uses that, male, female. Tui is your auntie. Auntie. Aunt. Tui. Tui. Tui is your aunt. Or your aunt, however you say that. Tui. Toshka. Tushka. 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 And toshka. 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 Tunshka. Tunshka. Tunshka is male for nephew. How tunshka? Males call their nephews tunshka. Hey, tunshka. Here's $1. Go get me a pop. Tunshka. It's not enough. Make it enough. Tunshka. Tunshka. That's what you do to your nephews. Female, toshka. 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 You gotta say it like trying to say it like a woman. Toshka. Toshka. That's female for nephew. They call their nephews Toshka. Toshka female, Toshka male. Tunja. 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 Hold on, spit all over the camera. Tunja. That's male to niece. Male to their niece. Tunja. Tunja. You're talking to your niece. How Tunja? Dokeda. How are you, niece? Female. Toja. Tojan. 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 Female say Tojan. Tojan. How Tojan? Dokeda. How much day? Like women talk. I don't not talk like that because I'm not a woman. Tonja. Toshka. Oh, Tonja. Toja. Tonja. Toja. That's. And Tahashi. Tahashi. This is male to male cousin. Tahashi. 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 Tahashi Wyatt. The one I use for a male cousin. Male to male cousin is Tahashi. So if you're female and you're saying Tahashi, Hankashi. 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 Hankashi is male to female cousin. Male to female cousin. So if I had a female cousin, I'd call her Hankashi. Hankashi. Japanshi. Japanshi. That is female to female cousin. Japanshi. I do not say Japanshi because I'm not a female. Female to female cousins. Japanshi. Japanshi. I knew Kushi once said, say, I'm going to see my Jep. She'd shorten it. She just said Jep. Japanshi. Icheshi. 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 Icheshi is female to male. Female to male. So my cousins would call me Icheshi. Icheshi Eric ewicakiyapi. They call me Icheshi Eric. So my female cousins would call me Icheshi. So these are just a few of the Wotakuye wicoie, the relative terms. We're relearning our kinship terms every day. We're relearning how to be a good relative. Sometimes that's hard because you got to be all of these. Some people are dekshi, some people are tonshka, some people are tahashi, hankashi, icheshi, jepashi. Hey, wichocha ota. You have many different roles. You have many different roles in your family, and you got to be all of them at once. Sometimes you got to help auntie, you got to help uncle, you got to help nephew, you got to help your cousins. And we're relearning how to be a good relative. And we get these down, we learn who our relatives are, and we start calling them, oh, Tahashi. I wouldn't come meet somebody and call them Tahashi, Hankashi right away. Because you got to build that relationship. You got to learn that person. You got to connect with them. You got to connect with them on the level of dekshi. If you meet an older man, he's treats you right. He helps you every day like an uncle. If a man takes you under his wing and teaches you different things, teaches you the language, teaches you how to fix something, teaches you songs, teaches you how to plant something, teaches you hunt, hey, dekshi. After a while, he becomes dekshi because he taught you all of these things. Ija tui. Tui is like your second mother. a mother or someone who takes care of you like a mother. They feed you, they clothe you, you're there when you need someone to help with you like a motherly would. Hey, tui, tui. You'd say tuina, tuina. So we build these things as we go. We meet different people along the way. We meet people and we connect over the years. Maybe it'll take 1 to 4 years to connect and with somebody, and we call them these relative terms. Ish are relatives that we already have. Hey, we call these Tahashi this, Hankashi that, Jepanshi, Cheshi, Tonshka, Tojan, Toshka, Tojan, Dekshi, Ishi, Tui. Hey, wicoie ki, Wotakuye, wicoie ki, Hechapi. So these are just a little bit of the relative terms. Hey, Wahpeton. Stop.